I actually get out of this toxic relationship, or do I learn to live with it? You see, toxic relationships can be incredibly damaging, yet often you don't even realize you're in it. It doesn't always start in an obvious way. It builds gradually, and understanding the signs matters because you can't change what you haven't recognized. One of the most common patterns is constant justification. You find yourself explaining their behavior, making it make sense, or apologizing just to keep things calm, even when something doesn't feel quite right. And over time, that becomes normal. Another sign is isolation. You begin to pull away from your friends and family, not always intentionally, but because it feels easier, or because you're made to feel guilty for maintaining those connections, and slowly your world becomes smaller. What often gets overlooked is how easily these patterns are normalized. You tell yourself that relationships require compromise, but there is a difference between compromise and losing yourself. A toxic dynamic rarely starts with something extreme. It's often their behavior where they start noticing small things at first, and subtle comments are made and dismissing how you feel or belittling you or your achievements, and you brush it off. But over time, it begins to affect how you see yourself. You might find yourself walking on eggshells, unsure of what will trigger a reaction, constantly adjusting your behavior to avoid conflict. And this is where self-doubt begins to grow. You start questioning your thoughts, your reactions, even your reality. And this is where patterns like control, criticism, or gaslighting can take hold. Being constantly criticized can make you feel like you're not good enough, and control can leave you feeling restricted or unsure of your choices, and gaslighting can lead you to question your own perception, wondering if you're overreacting or if you're the one in the wrong. And this is where it becomes difficult, because it's not just about what's happening in the relationship, it's about how you feel within it. And recognizing these patterns is the turning point. It's where you begin to see things clearly, and with that comes a choice. You can continue in the same cycle, or you can begin to create space for something different. That doesn't always mean making an immediate decision. It does, however, mean that you have to be honest with yourself. Your well-being is not something you negotiate away. You deserve to feel respected, heard, and safe in any relationship. And setting those boundaries becomes important here. Being able to say no to what drains you and yes to what supports you. And prioritizing your own well-being. It is not selfish. It's necessary, because a healthy relationship should not leave you feeling anxious or uncertain about yourself on a consistent basis. It should feel steady, respectful, and well balanced. If you're watching this, you may already feel that something isn't right, or you might recognize these patterns in your own experience. So take a moment to reflect on that. And if this resonates, feel free to share your thoughts or experiences, because often speaking about it is the first step towards understanding it. And if you want to go deeper into building a stronger relationship with yourself and others, my book Fix Me is linked below. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.